Libra, welcome to your reading. Whatever comes out, I'm just going to read it however it comes out. If this reading does end up resonating with you, make sure that you visit brattystarot.com, not just to book a personal reading with me, but to also sign up for my free weekly newsletter. If this reading does not resonate with you, make sure that you're checking for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter sign for a full picture. Okay. All right. Show me Libras. For your first line, okay, so you got Mars. On this card, Mars talks about moving forward and defending yourself, okay? So in your middle line, you have Yang, okay? So on this card, this talks about proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. So there's a lot of action maybe going on for December and January for you. Maybe something you'll need to take action on. Wow. Yeah, so on here, you got fixed, stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. So maybe you guys have a fixed sign in your life, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or maybe you have that in your chart. At the bottom of the deck, Aries. So Mars energy, again, this is all about taking action, okay? Wowzers. So you have the Nine of Wands here, the Death card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords, Page of Swords. For some of you, you're watching somebody go through a painful situation. All right, so you have Mars here. On this card, we have the Nine of Wands and the Page of Cups. I'm almost getting like this sense of you'll attract more bees with honey than you will vinegar, and need to maybe soften around the edges of some sort. It seems like you've been fighting against or fighting for something for a really long time. I feel like if you ease up a little bit and kind of let go of control or stop trying to resist it, or maybe stop trying to push so hard, I feel like you're going to get it. So maybe a sense of softening your energy a little bit. For some of you, you're going to feel the need to I don't want to say like fear mongering. I'm not trying to like fear monger, but you could feel like the need to like protect a child or defend a child in some regard. Okay. I'm not saying like anything bad is going to happen. It could be something like very silly. Okay. So like, it doesn't have to be crazy. Definitely you coming out on top though with that Nine of Wands. In the middle row, you have Yang, like I said, proactivity, expression, doing in forward motion, death, Page of Pentacles. Definitely some things changing, okay, that are coming from an external force. So things are changing around you, which is ultimately changing your internal universe, your life, etc., which is causing you to kind of maybe start something new and not tell anybody. You may feel like somebody doesn't have your back is kind of what I'm getting with that. So you may feel this need to kind of defend your honor or, defend yourself in some kind of way. A lot of, like I said, like a lot of changes are happening externally from you, which is essentially somehow changing your internal world and what's going on with you. In this line, you have fixed, stability, persistence, loyalty, dependability, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. This could be specifically around money. So just be a little caution when it comes to your money, try not to spend too much. I definitely see you enjoying yourself here. Maybe spending a little bit of money. This is Venus. That's your planet ruler, maybe getting some beauty treatments, doing this and that and the third. Just try to maybe get a better budget or maybe not be so spendthrifty is kind of what I'm getting with that. All right. So let's take a look at this Nine of Wands energy, which is interesting because, okay, the Sun and the Four of Swords. For some of you, you've been battling with some mental health, okay? Or for some of you, you've actually been battling with a health issue. Now, a lot of the times when we look at the sun and let's say, for instance, it goes in the sixth house, let's say it's transiting the sixth house. I'm not saying that's what's going on for you. I'm just saying this is what it's reminding me of. It can give us this sense of vitality. It can start to aid us in our physical ailments. It can help us in regards to whatever health issues we're going through. If it is a mental health issue, something that you've been battling for a long time, I say battle because Mars is about war. Okay. It's like the god of war. I feel like you're going to get over it or you're going to overcome it, coming out on top, feeling the need to express yourself. I'm hearing leader. For some of you, you're going to end up being some kind of leader in some way, but it's definitely because of your struggles, the things that you've been through, almost like a spokesperson, kind of like, I've been through this and this is what happened. I'm not saying that you're going to be a spokesperson. I mean, maybe, but yeah, look, oh, wow. Look at that with the Three of Cups and the Eight of Wands. For some of you, you could end up being a spokesperson possibly for some things that you've been through, or maybe helping people in some way. I see a lot of like chattiness going on, but I feel like you're kind of like being thrown to the wolves and then you're coming back leading the pack, if that makes sense. So let's look at this Page of Cups energy here. You could be an advocate. I heard becoming an advocate. The Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. You're fighting for something. This could be like, I don't know, like charity, like maybe you're fighting for, right? So like Bratty's Tarot, right? So I'm a sponsor for the Samaritan House, which is a program and a place that helps women and children that have been victims of abuse and sex trafficking. You know, maybe for some of you could be doing something like that. For others of you, you know, maybe on a smaller scale is some kind of opportunity where maybe you're having like this bit of a challenge when it comes to an opportunity that you're trying to progress, some type of seed that you're trying to plant. And you could maybe feel like other people are having like some disagreements with you in regards to whatever this is. I don't feel like you really care, Libra. Like whatever this is that you're fighting for, whether it's yourself, whether it's for a child, whether it's for whatever, it's like you're just kind of like, yeah, I don't really care. Like there you are. Queen of Swords, you're focusing more so on making decisions from your higher self, very high vibrational at this time. You know, most of the time, I'm not saying every time, okay? But a lot of the times when you see people that have like mastered themselves, when you see people that have been through a lot of crap and you kind of see that like they're very humble, they're very sure of themselves, they're very confident, and it's usually because they've been through a lot of Mars crap or Saturnian crap, you know, a lot of just fights and struggles and ailments and issues and challenges. And it's like, it really puts your head in a different space and it really makes you look at the world differently, Libra. I almost said Virgo. Okay, for some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, but it's kind of what I'm getting for that. So let's take a look at this Yang line with the Death card, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Mm-mm-mm. The Empress. Boom, baby. That's it. Okay. Now, I don't feel like you're quite an Empress energy yet. And I'm saying that because I see the Nine of Pentacles here in like kind of the more future aspect, which is showing me that this is pre-Empress energy in the future. And right now you're in this transformative space with that Death card and that Empress there. Like I said, there's definitely something that you're expressing. Like there's something where you're talking about something, you're fighting for something, you're putting a lot of energy into something. Even though it's a challenge, I don't think that you care because you're so at this like elevated place, Libra, that it's like anybody that has that these like little petty disagreements or they don't agree with what it is that you're creating or what it is that you're doing, you're like, okay, that's great. But like, this is what I'm transforming into. This is who I'm becoming. This is who I'm meant to be. That's it. I don't really care what you think. That's wonderful that you have an opinion. Shove it up your ass. You know, it's kind of not saying that you're saying that, but you just want to keep moving forward is really what it comes down to. Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this is going to bring you a lot of friends, a lot of money. Something's coming to a culmination. Something's coming to a completion and like the absolute best way possible. You're definitely working towards your like divine feminine empire is what that looks like to me, or divine masculine. Okay. Whatever sex that you resonate with here. For some of you, you could be getting pregnant or getting somebody pregnant, okay, for some of you, or for others of you, there could be something that's changing in regards to you and the relationship of a mother or your relationship as a mother, okay, for some of you. I'm just saying, okay, there's could be something about that. So keep that in mind. And if you know that that's not it, then that's not it, okay? Let's take a look at this Page of Pentacles. I mean, this is a very like warrior type of energy. Yeah, you just don't care. Like, you're learning or doing what it is that you want to do. Like I said, for some of you, if it's something about your children, I heard when it comes to my children. So if you do have children, okay, side note, Libra, if you do have children, you're definitely like defending them or you're doing what's in their best interest. And I absolutely love this. Damn. The Six of Wands, the Judgment. I heard that for some of you, you're going to get very popular, even famous for some of you when it comes to some form of idea that you have. You're definitely putting in the work. You're definitely kind of drowning out the noise. You are learning something. You are educating yourself on something. You don't give about the rest. You're not getting stuck in your head. You've fixed your mental health issues, or you've fixed your health issues, or you just have a lot of vitality in regards to what it is that you're putting energy into. Okay. And Mars is in retrograde right now. So I definitely feel like you're going to see the peak of this after January 12th when Mars goes direct. Okay. Sheesh. Absolutely amazing. I want to look at this Nine of Pentacles in the fixed line. You're definitely I'm getting the word fixated. The Page of Swords. Give me one more for this. Yeah, don't be too thrifty. You know, the Page of Swords is like Gemini energy, and it can be kind of like a little too fast, a little too like we're just doing whatever here. Okay, for others of you, you could have a lot of suitors. You could have specifically somebody that's staring at you or watching you on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, like you basically like living your absolute best life. So you certainly could have maybe it is a fixed sign that's coming towards you, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, that may be interested in you, or you could have that in your chart. There's a very strong determination here, maybe for you to find love. I feel like you guys are I'm getting like a bird in a bird bath. You know how like birds go and they're like tweet, 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 and they're like, you know, rinsing their hair and they're making themselves look good and feel good, etc. I'm kind of getting that with you, like this metaphorical bird bath. And I feel like you're attracting a lot of suitors. Like, ooh, look at that bird, you know? I feel like that's what's going on here. You're definitely transitioning. You're having this big, huge change in regards to you, how you identify as a woman or how you identify as a man in your masculine or your feminine energy. A lot of changes, not really caring anymore what people are saying about what it is that you're trying to accomplish here. The Moon and the High Priestess. Okay. Definitely needing to pay attention to your dreams and your intuition at this time. And please just be cautious of your money, Libra. Don't get too crazy, okay? Please, like, just don't get too crazy with your money, is what I want to say. Like, don't try to impress people by feeling like you need to overexert or feeling like you need to spend a lot of money to, like, look good or something. I don't think that you need to do any of that, okay? Like, obviously, like, take a fucking bath, okay? Wash your ass, all right? But I feel like you just need to be careful with certain things, especially around money with that Queen of Pentacles there. Okay, so just be cautious. Tell me about that Five of Pentacles. Okay, I love that. Okay, yeah, be careful with your finances. Okay, Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles. You could start stressing about finances and feeling like you can't figure it out. Like there is something that you're doing here. I feel like for some of you, you're budgeting your finances, you're figuring out your debts, maybe paying off your debts, you know, figuring out where you spend too much money, where you are spending too much money. You're just trying to figure out how to balance out your finances. For others of you, this is a sense of your own trauma, kind of you looking back at the past, you looking at your traumas kind of coming back up, creeping back up a little bit, not really being sure how to maneuver through whatever traumas it is that you're kind of looking at or that you've been going through. With that Justice there, I mean, you're ending with your major arcana, you know, or at least with this line. I mean, that looks absolutely fantastic. It looks like you're just kind of coming into your power, and you're doing that because you're doing the necessary homework, you're doing the shadow work, you're doing the work in order for you to be the absolute best version of yourself. So let's look at the bottom line with that Seven of Swords. I feel like there are some things that you felt like you couldn't see here. Or you felt like you couldn't see. Can I have one more? The Ten of Wands in reverse. It's almost like this fear that maybe you've had of like taking a leap of faith or maybe upsetting people, which can kind of be a Libra trait sometimes, right? Not really wanting to ruffle the feathers of the relationships that you have in your life, etc. And there's something that you wanted to just go ahead and jump forth with. And I feel like a lot of people don't agree with you, or you got somebody that kind of disagrees with you in regards to something. I just don't think that you care. You know, you're getting to this point where you're in this huge transitionary, like glow up period, truly, honestly, and you just want to move forward. You don't want to keep fighting about petty shit or, you know, and it seems like where you were avoiding some type of taking a leap of faith or starting some type of new thing for yourself. You just don't care. You're letting go of the bull crap and you're just not dealing with it. Yeah, Two of Wands, Page of Wands. You're venturing out. You're doing what it is that you want to do at the end of the day. Love that. Aries, taking action, being a leader. For some of you, you're just getting into a better position in your life, becoming some type of, I heard loyal servant. What the hell? For some of you, you have like a loyal servant that's like a friend or a lover. All right. Anyway, advice for Libra. I don't know why I get the messages that I get sometimes. All right. I don't need all those. Can I get advice for Libra placements, please? Advice for Libra placements. Advice. Thank you. Capricorn, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Okay. One more, please. Can I get one more, please? All right. There we go. House 12. Pay attention to your dreams, baby. Some of you could have Capricorn in your 12th house or Saturn in your 12th house. Okay. Wowzers. Woo. Like I said, shadow work. Definitely some shadow work that you're doing or that you need to do for sure. That's kind of what I was getting with this, if you don't remember. Need to kind of make the right decisions in regards to like karma that you've accumulated, you know, karma that you're trying to maneuver through with that Knight of Swords, trying to figure out how to kind of get through it. Yeah, it could be kind of challenging, could be a little challenging, you know, with that square energy here at the bottom of the deck. A square is a kind of, you know, it's the most challenging aspect in astrology, you know, but I feel like it needs to happen, and it could be around like a mother figure specifically. It could be a father figure, but Cancer is under this, and I was kind of getting something about a mother figure earlier, or you being a mother. I don't know. It could be anybody that's a mother. Okay, it doesn't have to be your mother. All right, but definitely some karma or some things that you kind of need to work through in regards to your 12th house matters, and the 12th house sucks. You know, my North Node is there. It totally sucks. You know, but here we are. So maneuvering through the 12th house is kind of like battling demons that you feel like you can't see. And then in the end, you find out that the demon was you, truly, and that a lot of things are not as bad as you think that they are. I just went through my 12th house perfection year, and it was one of the worst times of my life. It was probably the worst time of my life. And in the end, it ended up being the absolute best thing that ever happened to me. It made me a lot wiser. And I feel like you're going through a lot of 12th house stuff that's making you stronger, making you wiser. It's like coming out on the better end, not the bitter end, but the better end of things. And you standing tall in your power, especially with that 9 of Wands and that sun energy under that Mars card. I mean, this is a big deal, Libra, whatever it is that you're fighting through. Like, I just see you like, all right, this is going to sound really corny, but I just pictured you, Libra, like going through the woods, like in the middle of the night with like a sword in your hand, and there's like nothing but these like thick cobwebs, and you're just like slicing through it. That's what it feels like. And it feels like you're slicing through these cobwebs to be able to get on the other side of something, to get out of this forest energy. And that's kind of what the square energy is giving me. Okay. So Libra, I honestly love this reading. Not a very Venusian reading like what I'm used to with you guys, but I'll tell you this, Libra, y'all always got some shit going on, okay? I absolutely love you to death. If you'd like to book a personal, visit brattystarot.com. Make sure that you also sign up for my free weekly newsletter. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If this resonated with you, make sure that you leave me a comment in the comment section. And also my social media platforms will be on the screen. Love you, Libra, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.